Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday the 8th of October 2019. Thank you for joining me. I just want to put my hands on the cards for a moment and just feel them. It's weird how you get instructions sometimes to do certain things with the cards, so I just had to touch them there for a reason. What I'm doing is I'm asking this tarot deck what the temperature is energetically on Tuesday the 8th and how we can use that energy to our advantage. These readings are for all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches. Let's pull some cards. We have the Two of Winter, the Nine of Autumn, and the Princess of Winter. Let's see what this means. The Two of Winter. First of all, let me just say I'm getting relationship. So relationship here, albatross or a seagull. I thought it was an albatross. They are fundamentally associated with loneliness because they have these huge wingspans and they just fly all over the earth. And here this cat's asleep by itself, you know? I think relationships are something that are going to come up in these cards and they're going to challenge you in some way. So the Two of Winter here is procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. And that's a good rule of thumb for most situations in life. Listen to your guidance. And here the relationship you have is with procrastination and with other people and what they may think of you, and you're trying to mind read. If you're trying to understand what other people think of you, you'll never sleep again, because there are millions of ways to interpret it and you'll never get it right. Sometimes I've built things up in my mind so much. They've been these dreadful events, these life-changing events. And then I speak to the person who was involved and they don't even remember it. So, you know, your experience of life is something very subjective. So try not to procrastinate today. Be aware that decision-making is difficult and listen to your guidance if you hit a wall and it may be wrong, but at least you've listened to your guidance and that's all you can do. The Nine of Autumn is a ragdoll cat. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. So this is financial success and gain. I mean, she's on this beautiful sofa. There's a beautiful garden in the back, indicating a house with land, indicating lots of money. So she's living in a beautiful house. If you overcome procrastination and being exposed to others, and if other people are telling you what to do all the time and you don't know if you're supposed to listen or whether you're supposed to do your own thing, I think the ragdoll cat gives us the answer. Because if you do your own thing, you're going to suddenly have a brilliant idea for business or self-employment. So do your own thing today, because then you're going to be very successful. If you're people-pleasing, if you're codependent, and you think the best way to make it through the day is to make everyone around you happy by taking care of them and getting them drinks and making sure they're comfortable and that their shoes are nicely tidied away, and don't be the hostess. It's important that you look at yourself, that you make sure you move forward with your own desires in some way, because it's going to result in you being very successful and having a new idea to put yourself out there. Finally, the Princess of Winter is logical, truthful, curious, and undiplomatic. Undiplomatic is what? Just being unfiltered, saying inappropriate things. All right. So Seagull, this is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is put to you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. So this is the kind of thing where you have to learn not to shoot the messenger. You're still kind of reactive when it comes to receiving bad news. Your ability to work with information and logistics and all of those things, they're still pretty new to you. You're not the queen of winter, you're the princess of winter, okay? You're not an albatross, you're a seagull. So putting all of this aside, it's a warning really today. If you procrastinate and are unable to make a decision, or if you don't rise to an intellectual challenge, or if you sulk because someone tells you that you have to change your life and he's right, and instead of changing your life, you sulk about it for a few days, then you're going to miss the opportunity to become the Nine of Autumn. Because both of these things are warnings. The cards are warning you that if you don't behave the way you're supposed to, if you don't take action, if you don't listen to yourself, if you're overly sensitive, and if you focus on other people too much in general today. I think what I'm getting is that if you get in touch with other people in terms of your career, this is what's going to happen. Okay? The Five of Spring. I think there's going to be a lot of headbutting. So it's the Ram. Occasionally you may experience clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals and beliefs. You see, minimize conflict. And in your personal romantic relationships, I'm getting the Star, Oriole, or Orioli. I'm sorry if that's incorrect. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So, get moving, listen to your guidance, take information on board to make sure you improve. That will give you this platform to be the ragdoll cat, the successful person who is so successful they can just chill and purr away. If you get in touch with other people, there's going to be a lot of headbutting. And for you to, the possibility, remember, for you to shoot the messenger when it comes to business ideas, or when it comes to personal ideas, that's when you take a big leap forward. Worry will be replaced with optimism and joy. So new business opportunities, and they may come through romantic relationships or new relationships that become a friendship or an acquaintance or someone you meet at a party or something like that. Like someone in an informal capacity may say something and give you information which is going to serve you when it comes to your employment and your daily routine and how you live your life. But it may also be that someone friendly comes into your life and really appears like a star and you're fascinated with that person. So it may be business success and new ideas and the possibility for a new relationship as well. So we've got 5 and 2 is 7 and 17 is 24. 1 is 25 and 9 is 34. 3 and 4 is 7 and 7 is mind and creativity. So be creative, don't procrastinate, work hard, get busy. You'll be able to create you'll be able to identify the things that you can take action on, such as a new business, a new plan, a new job on the side, a new partnership, a new idea, whatever it may be, you start working on that. That's going to really then have this wonderful side effect of providing you with lots and lots of money and financial abundance. And then you can have this kind of environment. And when you're in this environment, then you can do even more. You know, because if you're trying to become a writer, if you have to work 9 to 5 just to survive and you write in the evenings, that's much harder than someone who has already worked very hard and has now got savings for 3 years and who lives at home and who doesn't need to work for 3 years. There's no pressure. They can stay home and write this book. And I promise you, those 2 books written by the same author with those differing circumstances are going to be very different books. So sometimes you just need a platform, and from that platform then you can realize that petty conflict is just meaningless and pointless, so you minimize it and you allow yourself to be guided by someone who appears like a star, or your actual hope and your dream and your inner guidance. Remember? Your inner guidance, that's what leads you to the star that you're trying to aim for. So have a wonderful day today. It looks really positive in both of those areas, in the area of new business ideas and then love as well. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order a personal reading with me. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology, and I use numerology. So I can answer any questions you have, literally anything. Why does a red hand appear every time I close my eyes? I can answer anything random. I will always get an answer. And also the non-random things. When will I find love? When will my finances improve? What should I be doing for work? What's my life purpose? Where have I been in past lifetimes? Is this partner compatible? So if you have any of those questions, then please get in touch with me. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. And final shuffle. Have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you tomorrow. All the best.